I'd like to share with you in this week's Parshas Baha'alotcha something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. We have the famous story in this week's Parsha. There was Anoshim Shehoyu Tmeim Lnefesh Adam. There were these people that were Tomei, impure, and they came to Moshe Rabbeinu and they said, we did a mitzvah where we were involved in the Chevra Kedisha. According to one opinion, they were the ones who took out the bodies of Nodav Avihu from the Mishkan, the Kodesh HaKadoshim, and they became impure by touching a Tomei mess, a corpse, and they were not allowed to go into the Mishkan area for 7 days, and now they couldn't bring the Korban Pesach. So they told the Moshe, why should we lose out? So Moshe Rabbeinu told them, I'll ask the Eibishter, Imdu ve'eshmo, stay over here and listen. And he said that the Eibishter told me that we will have a second chance, a Pesach Shaini, a second Pesach, 30 days from the first one, Yud Daled Iyar. So on Pesach Shaini, there was a problem, there was an issue, Tmei a mess, and we had to find a remedy, and that was Pesach Shaini. Rabbi Levi Yitzchok brings out a very interesting thing, that Pesach Shaini is always in the week, the 5th week of Sefira O'Omer, Sefira HaHoid. In that same week, we also have Lag B'Omer, always in the 5th week of Sefira O'Omer. And he says a very interesting, an unbelievable biur. There's a very big difference between Pesach Shaini and Lag B'Omer that falls out in the same week. And that is by Lag B'Omer we find a higher level and a greater revelation. And that is like this. Lag B'Omer really has two parts. On one hand, it's known that is the day that Rav Shimon ben Yochai, the author of the Zohar, Pnimis Torah, passed away, was the Histalkus. Also is known that Rabbi Akiva, who is the teacher of Rav Shimon ben Yochai, had 24,000 Talmidim, and the Gemara says that there was a plague, and 24,000 Talmidim passed away during the time of Sefira, and posku lomos, they stopped dying on Lag B'Omer. Rabbi Levi Yitzchok ties these two ideas together, Shimon ben Yochai, and also the stopping of the passing of Rabbi Akiva. And he ties it so beautiful like this, and he says, Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai, his only name was Pnimis HaTorah, the Gilui of the Zohar and Chassidus. In the Zohar, it says itself that through the Gilui of Pnimis HaTorah, Moshiach will come. Now, when Moshiach will come, it's not that we're going to have a problem of misa, of death, and we're going to have to know what to do about it. At that time, it's going to be bola hamoves lanetzach, that the death will be erased from the world, be swallowed up for eternally. Which means when Moshiach will come, there will be a complete poskulamus, not only temporarily, forever and ever, poskulamus. And here's what Rabbi Levi Yitzchok says so beautiful, the difference of Pesach Shaini and of Lag B'Omer, the same week as the Sefira, the 5th week. By Pesach Shaini, it shows there was a problem, and we had to deal with the problem. There was still Misa, still Tomei Nefesh, people that were Tomei. But what? We found a solution, Pesach Shaini. So there's a problem, and we find a remedy. By Lag B'Omer, which is the Gilui of Pnimis HaTorah through Rav Shimon ben Yochai, the Poskulomus, this is what Rabbi Akiva's Talmidim died, has a connection with Rav Shimon ben Yochai, hinting to us that through the Gilui of the Rabbi, through him will be the true chayos, the life. And what will happen that time? There'll be a complete poskulamos, bola hamoves lenetzach. And with this, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok says a beautiful, interesting pshat in the name of Rav Shimon ben Yochai. His name was Shimon. And his father was Yechoy. Yechoy comes from the word Chaim. And his name is hinted in the Pasuk. There's a Pasuk in Yeshayahu. Nun Hei Gimel, it says, Shimu, this is what the Shai says, listen to me, utechi nafshechem, and your life will be, you will live, your soul will live. So he says, Rabbi Yitzchok, in this pasuk is hinted everything that we just said. Shimu goes in the word Shimoin, play on words, Shimoin. Listen, comes the word Shmiya. Like we said, the name of Shimon comes from Shmiya, Kishoma Hashem, like it says in Chumash. And his father is Yochoi. That's the next one. Through this, that we will listen to Abshim ben Yochoi. We will learn. Then we will have forever and ever. And that's why Lag B'Omer is even on a higher level than Pesach Shaini. A good Shabbos.